If you are anything like me, you've probably got a huge pile of home use skin tightening devices in a random drawer somewhere, and honestly, half of them probably aren't worth the charging time, and the other half are, but you're just not quite sure how to use them. Well, this video is about clearing the clutter. It's been a busy year, and as many of you know, after 6 years of deep diving into the world of skincare and aesthetics, studying, qualifying, then testing and trialing everything, I'm seeing amazing results. I'm 44 and my skin feels, and more importantly, looks better than ever. Seriously. So today I'm giving you my definitive 2025 top 10 list of skin tightening and anti-aging devices that are actually moving the needle. I'm not just listing random brands in this one. I'm breaking down the exact technology and value I've personally experienced, so you can make the right investment in your aging skin. Now, I know at least one of you is thinking, why does this list change every year? And it's simple. Technology, it moves fast. Devices that were fantastic last year suddenly feel less effective when something new drops. Now, my job is to stay ahead of the curve, which I do pretty well if I say so myself, but this isn't just about my favourite devices. This list is a breakdown of technological power and how deep they work in your skin. I've learned that to get the very best results, you can't just rely on one thing. You have to stack those different technologies to target those different layers of your skin. So this is my current personal device routine, rated, ranked, and ready to share. But first, a quick note. I'm dropping this video right before Black Friday because, frankly, I listened to you. So many of you told me that you missed out on sales last year because I was too late in getting my recommendations out. Now, I usually purposely avoid doing these videos around Black Friday or Christmas. Really, I never want to look like I'm taking advantage of seasonal spending. And my goal is always to help you make a smart and more informed decision, not to encourage impulse buys. However, I have heard you, and I want you to have all of the information that you need before the sales hit this year, and then you can make strategic and smart investments in your skin. And yes, just to be absolutely clear, this video is not sponsored. These are the tools that I actually use and rely on myself, and every device in this list are ones that I actually rely on and use myself as part of my anti-aging skincare routine. But for simplicity, I am going to link up to every single device that is featured in this video in the description box, and I'll also pin it as the top comment just to make sure that you get the very best savings that you can this year, because that's what you asked for. You're welcome. So now that that is out of the way, let's jump in at number 10. So starting our countdown at number 10, we have an LED mask, specifically this one from CurrentBody. Now I think of this as an essential daily health boost for my skin, and I use it 3 to 5 times a week. And it's especially important right after a heavy treatment to help with quick recovery and for managing any inflammation or redness. This mask from CurrentBody uses 3 specific non-heat light wavelengths. We've got red, 630 nanometer, near infrared at 830 nanometer, and deep near infrared at 1072 nanometers to stimulate cellular metabolism. But what makes this a worthwhile purchase is its clinical grade power, which is what separates effective FDA cleared masks from those super cheap, what are essentially Christmas lights woven into a mask type of devices. And this ensures it actually generates enough energy to actually penetrate the cellular level. The red light in this one targets fibroblasts to boost collagen production, helping with fine lines and overall texture. The near infrared penetrates deeper to support cell repair, and the deep near infrared of 1072 nanometers targets even deeper for a more robust collagen boost, dramatically reducing post-treatment redness. Now, the key to getting the most out of your LED sessions is stacking. Red light masks flood the skin with cellular energy, which is really going to help to accelerate healing and then calm the thermal response from things like radiofrequency or HIFU. Now, it's no secret that there are a lot of LED masks out there on the market, and I've personally tried more than 20 of them, but this one right here, it keeps calling me back time and again because my skin just responds so well to it. So if you're after a decent LED mask that is going to deliver real world results and that comes from a well-known and reputable brand, this is the way to go. Moving on to number 9 on this list, and we have the Medicube UltraTune 4068. Now, it's no secret that at the start of using this one, I really wasn't a fan. However, over the last 12 months, it's actually really grown on me. So, what is this one? Well, this is a user-friendly dual modality unit combining radio frequency, or RF, and microcurrent. Now, Medicube states that it's an exceptionally high radio frequency of 40.68 megahertz. And this is great for gentle bulk warming to encourage collagen, plus it has microcurrent for a quick muscle tone and contouring session. The main benefit and why I use this one is its sheer ease of use and convenience. It's designed for daily use, and crucially, you don't need a specific conductive gel. You can literally apply it right over your fully absorbed serums, which is a massive time saver and why it's made its way into this year's list. So, what does this treat? It's an introductory tool for mild skin laxity and everyday contouring, and clinical tests cited by the brand claim modest improvements in areas like smile lines and forehead lines. Use it daily as a gentle maintenance tool focusing on the contours of the jaw and the cheeks. But for transparency, there are more advanced and better radio frequency devices higher up this list. Now, I rate this one as a great entry-level device for someone new to radio frequency skin tightening, but for more advanced needs, I would hold off until you reach the top 5 and then make your mind up. So, welcome back into my world, Medicube. At number 8, we hit sophisticated current technology with the ZIIP Halo. Now, this isn't just a basic microcurrent tool. It makes use of its dual waveform nanocurrent technology for both instant and long-term results. The microcurrent part of the ZIIP Halo gives you that immediate temporary lift and contour for that instant gratification. And it does this by working on those facial muscles. But the lasting magic is in the nanocurrent, which is an extremely low-level current, around 900 nanoamps, that mimics your body's own electrical signals. This current communicates on a cellular level to significantly boost ATP, which is cellular energy. But what does this treat? Well, it provides immediate visual toning and long-term improvements in skin health, firmness, and glow by fueling fibroblast production of collagen. The key to maximizing the results with the ZIIP Halo is pairing it with the conductive gels, which are often rich in actives, and also by using it frequently, 3 to 5 times a week. Now, I've found that this provides the best balance of short-term lift and long-term skin quality improvements, and the app connectivity and preset sessions make it an amazing skin tightening and collagen boosting device for those not quite sure what they're doing. Now, previously the ZIIP Halo has featured higher up on my lists, and the reason for it dropping down a few spots this year is absolutely nothing to do with the technology itself. This is solid technology that really does deliver, but it does lose a few points because the build quality not amazing. Now, I can deal with a little bit of tarnishing to the external components of the device because it does deliver as it promises. But for the price point, I feel like a little bit more of an investment into the actual housing of the device could really nudge it back up a few spots. But if you've got a special occasion, an event, a wedding, whatever, and you need your skin to be red carpet ready, the ZIIP Halo, it literally never fails to deliver. And if you've not tried it, you're really going to want to. The microneedling pen comes in at number 7, and this is where we jump into mechanical remodeling with controlled trauma. Now, it's no secret that I use a pen every few weeks, and I use this in combination with this, the Callusin Professional Serum, and here's why it's a smart investment. Essentially, microneedling creates thousands of precise controlled channels in your skin, which tricks your body into a repair mode, forcing it to produce brand new, high quality collagen and elastin. The other massive value proposition of this is that those channels act like super high speed roads for your serums, especially ones like this. But what does this treat? Well, microneedling treats fine lines, acne scarring, loss of firmness, and uneven texture. It also helps give you a much thicker, denser dermis, and the key to maximizing results is precision. I only ever use a stamping motion to create clean vertical channels, and I never drag, I never slide, and I never circle the pen on my skin, because I just don't want to be creating additional unnecessary trauma. Now, I know it's a little bit of a controversial take because even professionals in clinic love to go spinning it around on the skin. In clinic, I don't go spinning it around on the skin. I follow my stamping motion. Yes, it takes a little bit longer, but the results so much better. Recovery, so much quicker. It's just a superior way of doing it. And then immediately after a microneedling session, I always follow up with my high science actives, those growth factors, those exosomes, that stem cell conditioned media, to supercharge that crucial remodeling phase that ultimately dictates your final results. Microneedling for me is easy, it's fast, and it's effective, and that's why it's in my routine. And if you're going to be using this, then you really want to consider using this. Yes, it's pricey, but it's pricey because it really does work. And with Black Friday here, there's also going to be some huge freebies and offers going with this one. So that's number 7. In 6th place, we have another electrical energy device, the Dermrays FusionGlow. Now, I think of this one as my ultimate multitasker. This really is a jack of all trades that does many things really, really well. Now, it cleverly packs in 5 different technologies. We've got microcurrent, multiple LED colors, thermal activation, sonic vibration, and electrical pulses. And it's all packed into one handheld device. Now, its value is the sheer convenience and the amazing range of features that it has, allowing you to hit multiple anti-aging targets in one simple session. So, what exactly does this treat? Well, it offers maintenance for muscle tone, it assists with product absorption, and it provides basic LED support. Dermrays' clinical results also show things like reducing nasolabial folds by over 46%. Now, the key to maximising results with this one is leveraging its versatility. Use it consistently in its multi-lift mode to maintain facial muscle engagement, and use the heat and electrical pulses to help drive your nightly thick serums deeper into the skin. It really is excellent for multi-purpose maintenance when you just don't have time for a full stacking routine, and it can replace several devices at once, saving time, money, and effort. The fractional honeycomb design on the main head here delivers the energy frequency really evenly and uniformly across the skin, and obviously a larger head like this is not ideal or convenient for getting into those more tight and sensitive areas like under the eyes, which is why they have this section here when you flip it round. This here is the microcurrent head, and it is perfectly designed to reach in those tight areas around those delicate zones, keeping your skin on point day after day. This is powered by Silicon Pro, and if you're looking for a multi-use microcurrent LED sonic vibration skincare device, this one is my go-to. So we start our top 5 with the workhorse of anti-aging, and one that I've leaned heavily on as I've lost almost half of my body weight over the past 16 months. Radio frequency, also known as RF. And this year, the device that completely redefined this category for me is the Amiro S2 Seal. When I tell you that this device has blown my mind, I mean it. Its ease of use and the results felt so superior that it easily surpassed both the Nebulift and the NEWA Plus in my personal device stack. Radio frequency is the industry gold standard for thickening the dermis because it uses bulk heat to trigger collagen remodeling. The Amiro S2 achieves this better than the others because it uses a sophisticated multi-electrode delivery system to ensure that the heat is delivered deep and consistently. The goal here is to achieve and sustain the optimal therapeutic temperature of 42 to 45 degrees Celsius, or 107 to 113 degrees Fahrenheit. Basically, it became my main powerhouse for fighting skin laxity and building crucial density in the cheeks, in the jawline, and in the neck. Now, for my US viewers, the NEWA Plus is still a very decent radio frequency device, and it serves as a proxy for this position. However, because the NEWA Plus is strictly only available to US buyers, it loses massive points for global accessibility, cementing the Amiro S2 as the true winner here. The Nebulift, beautiful device, just a fraction off the Amiro S2. So if you're on the lookout for a new radio frequency skin tightening device for home use, then I would say take a closer look at this one. Amiro U1 has secured its place this year in the 4th spot, with 3 of my top 5 devices being brand new entries. This is the device that works the deepest in my routine. It is a structural specialist that uses micro-focused ultrasound, generating energy that passes right through your top skin layers, and then converges at a precise focal point at 4.5 millimeters deep. Now that depth is the foundational support tissue, the SMAS layer, the same layer that a surgeon addresses in a facelift. Now the key technical value is in its higher input power of 15 watts, but better still, its inbuilt safety features prevent overheating of any fat and skin cells for too long, meaning that facial fat loss is almost impossible. For me, this device right here is the gold standard for fighting sagging and getting a noticeable jawline and jowl lift. Now the key to maximizing results is by using the correct technique, which, if you want to see, I have a video demonstrating exactly how I use this one, which I'll link up down below. Now, because it's high impact, you only need to use this one every 2 to 8 weeks. Focus your energy precisely on the areas of gravitational pull, the jowls, and under the chin to maximize that deep structural lift that no other home use frequency can replicate. Plus, for those new to HIFU, you can also get color-coded masks that automatically adjust the heat and power intensity to set zones. Makes it absolutely foolproof for the novice home user. The build quality of this device is absolute perfection. There are no cheap plastic parts here. This is a solid metal housing. It's been intuitively designed for comfortable grip, for reaching across the skin evenly, and this is absolutely 100% genuine high intensity focused ultrasound technology, and the results that this one has been delivering to my skin over the last few months, the speed that I notice that lifting and tightening coming in, and its ease of use is exactly why it's earned this position in the list. Up until a year ago, I hadn't even heard of Amiro, and I am so glad that I stumbled across them, because when it comes to the technology, the device build quality, and the dedication to results, in my opinion, they are literally in a whole other league of their own. So there you go, 4th place, HIFU. Breaking into the top 3 is the Laduora Lumeo, and when I say that I am in love, I mean it. This Medicube Booster Pro alternative integrates 4 cutting-edge technologies: red light, near-infrared, microcurrent, and electroporation. But its real secret, the reason that it earns this high rank, is its 4D current infusion system. The Lumeo is built for speed and penetration, and it works by sending specific patterned electrical pulses that temporarily create microscopic channels in your skin cell membranes. That is the low-level electroporation, and that is why I love this one. For me, this device is game-changing for many skincare routines, because it ensures that your active ingredients actually get to where they need to go, and don't just dry up on the dead layer of skin cells on the surface. The technology has been shown to boost skin radiance by over 22% after just 1 use, and instantly improves skin smoothness by over 9%. Now, 9% might not sound like a lot, but when you think that this is after just 1 session, it's actually pretty impressive. Now, this little beauty, it combines multiple modalities in a short 3-minute session. The red light of 630 nanometers stimulates collagen, while the near-infrared light of 850 nanometers supports elasticity from beneath the surface. It is absolutely perfect for smoothing fine lines, lifting those contours, and energizing tired skin. Now, the power of the stack is why I rate this one so highly. It is, without a shadow of a doubt, the smartest tool that you can buy for increasing the bioavailability of your most expensive skincare. And if you don't like microneedling, then this is an amazing alternative and the way forwards, because by increasing your skin's permeability and opening up those little tiny channels in the skin temporarily, it's essentially doing a very similar job that microneedling does, but without the mechanical trauma. This one is affordable, is jam-packed with technology that actually delivers real-world results, and for just 3 minutes a day, it is perfect as part of your morning or evening skincare routine. The number 2 spot, the Nira Pro Plus. The Nira Pro Plus is a non-ablative laser that is strictly focused on wrinkle reduction, and it's highly specialized. It uses a specific 1450 nanometer laser wavelength that targets water in the dermis, heating the tissue just enough to signal your cells to create new collagen without causing any damage to the surface. Now, it is my ultimate fast-acting collagen specialist. It's designed to build dermal collagen, significantly reducing fine lines and improving the overall texture of the skin. Now, the major selling point is its safety profile. It's completely painless, it has 0 downtime, it's FDA cleared, and because it spares the epidermis, it's the only laser that I use safely all over the delicate skin around my eyes. But don't let that gentle safety fool you into thinking that the power is not there, because it really is. The key to maximizing results with the Nira Pro and the Pro Plus is simple. Consistency is everything. Use its 3 watts of power daily, focusing specifically on your most wrinkled and crepey areas. Now, I paired this with the Dermrays Revive, and by doing this, I have one of the most powerful home use skin tightening and anti-aging stacks possible. Nira is an American-made brand. It is trusted around the world. The non-fractional, non-ablative laser technology in this is tried, it's trusted, it's true. And if skin texture, fine lines and wrinkles, and crepiness are things things that you want to address, this beauty right here is the one to go for. Alright, so here we are, first place. My number one device for 2025 is probably not going to surprise many of you. The Dermrays Revive. Now this is a professional grade high energy 1064 nanometer diode laser. It works deep in the dermis with an exceptional energy density of 10 joules per centimeter square. So what exactly does this treat? Well, unlike any other device here, the 1064 nanometer wavelength allows it to treat three major concerns simultaneously. Collagen for deep wrinkles and texture, melanin to break down pigment and dark spots, and hemoglobin to reduce persistent redness and broken capillaries. These are three things that I always need help with, especially with collagen and with my rosacea. Now, I cannot tell you how much of a role this device has played in my routine over the last year and a half. Because of its power, you only need to use this one once or twice a month. Now, I use this one for addressing those deeper issues, those deeper layers within the skin, as well as taking care of the surface issues like my redness, of my telangiectasia or the spider veins that I get on my skin, and for my freckles. It's also an amazing companion device for things like HIFU and radio frequency, those kind of frequencies that are going to be thickening that underlying structure, and then you're going to be following on with this, taking care of those mid and upper layers. When I first bought myself one of these, I'm not going to lie, I was skeptical. It really opened my eyes to the power and possibilities of more modern and advanced home use skin tightening technology. Essentially, every single device on this list has opened my eyes to the possibilities of modern anti-aging technology when used consistently, carefully, and with a plan of action in mind. So there you are. You now have my blueprint to stop wasting time and money on skin tightening and skincare devices that don't deliver, with the knowledge to build a professional grade anti-aging protocol at home. The truth is that you don't just buy a device, you're buying a result. And if a device isn't delivering the results, then it's not worth buying at all. If you've got any questions, the comments are now open, so feel free to get the conversation started. Thank you so much for joining me today. Stay beautiful, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. So till then, TJ over and out.